Okay, so we have a player over here. We have a camera shot and a camera, which is what we need. We have terrain and a player. You need to install on game creator all these examples. So you go install them. You need examples. Now on my player, I will add a bag. We need to add an inventory. So this is the bag. Over here, we need the skin UI, which is the inventory. There are different types. Inventory. If you click on it, it will bring you to the inventory, and over here you have the prefab of the UI, which is this one that I already dragged over here in my hierarchy. If you want to change your view, how these buttons and stuff they are over here, here is where you do, then you change and override the changes. If you don't know how to do this, well, probably in that case, I don't know, you still need to learn a little bit of stuff, try test. Now, passing over that, we have inventory on our player. Let's see how we close and open. So I'm gonna create a trigger. I'm gonna call it inventory open close, and this one I will put on input on keyboard. Release. I put it on tab and I say conditions, run condition, add condition. Now we add a branch and we say if inventory it's open, is the bag, then actually if the inventory is not open, like red, in that case open inventory, open bag. Okay, we add another branch which we will say if the bag is open, in that case close bag. And if you don't have the close bag, you just go to game creator hub, and over here you just write close, and then it will search for all the type of action and stuff. You can go even on the website to see much better, and we install one of them, close bag. And now that we have it installed, we go over here and we said if the bag UI is open, then close, and please close the bag. Now let's see, let's test if this is working. Pressing tab and pressing tab. Press tab, 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 tab. It will open and close the inventory. Since I have this over here, I should do like this. I'll do again, so it's on keyboard release, much better. You have two branches. My camera didn't get the main shot. Probably this is because the one on default. I'm gonna main camera. Okay, project setting, it was on player. No, actually it's on editor. This is one of the things that do it on your computer to get too fast. Will be enter play mode. This one, okay. This does do is play and boom, you are already in the gameplay. Press tab, tab, tab. So it goes from here is working, from here is working. Now if the UI doesn't work, in that case you have to add UI event system. Click on event system, replace with input system in case it didn't detect the new input system. Now on the player we need to know where the items they will go, so we need to add an equipment. There is already an equipment in the game creator. I will click to show you a little bit what is this. It's where the items they will go when we equip them. Now I had a problem like this one was somewhere on the upper chest, and this one the same. I had to go over here in right hand, left hand. So when we equip, it's gonna tell where it is. So it's gonna be the item. This is gonna be the parent of all the items where they will go. How does work? Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna create a new folder over here, and I will say this weapons. Then I will go in weapons, and I will create another folder, and this one I will say that is say rifle. We go in the rifle, we create game creator, inventory, and item, and this one we call it rifle slash item. I recommend you to remember these things because much more order you have in your folders, much easier for you to understand what and where you are. So this is an item. It's even the icon, which game creator have done very good job to make an icon to remember that this is an item. Open all this stuff. We need the rifle to go on the back of the of my player. So let's see, body. I will put the body for now, and this it will be rifle, call it. And now we need to add an item. Now I have a Cinti pack over here. I will go in the prefabs. I will search for a weapon, a rifle weapon. Since this is a URP, I believe I had it on URP. I need to do one quick setting over here. Okay. So I'm gonna search for a rifle. Let's say this one. Control C, which is copy. I'll go to weapons, rifle, and over here will be Control V. I'm gonna call this a rifle equip. It will be equipped for now, but then we will see why I'm not actually casting. Mesh collider is having a convex. This one they are not very good. And we need to create a pickup item. Where is my player in the scene? So there. Let's create an empty object. Going to be a rifle pickup. Now on the rifle pickup, I will add this as a child. I will unpack completely. And right now, if we go and we see the rifle that they've gone like we will put somewhere here the rifle. If it's doing like this, we press F here, and that's the pickup. Okay, now on the pickup we want to add a trigger, and this it will be on interact, and it will be add item and we will add this item to the player bag. Okay, now on player we had to add interact action, should be something like it's on button interact. Like, okay, let's see if it's working. No, it's not working. Wait. Distance. Okay, in the meantime I had my microphone off. So now we managed to add a rifle. If it doesn't have an icon, you have to add an icon. I will make a video how to do that, which is over here, the sprite. I'm not gonna make that now. We need to have an equip. But this one is kind of very bad. Let's see why. On the equip over here, it's equipable, and equip, and as we see, it's like stupid like that. Now what we do, we go in the scene mode, we go on the player, root. Some of them they have spin, spine. And we search for the body. Where is this weapon? Ah, here it is, this one. Here. Now we take the parent of this and we create an empty. This one we're not gonna give a name, we just drag this under here, and now only the rifle, we put the rifle where we want. Let's say that I want. This is while we are in the runtime, so remember, while you are in the play mode, okay? Okay, after you have done this, make sure that you click it on the rifle, not on the parent one, and you copy the component. Okay, we copy the component. Now we can stop. If I'm gonna play again and take this, it will be the same error like before, no changes. What I'm gonna do right now over here where I have the hierarchy, remember this is the hierarchy tab. Many people, they don't actually know which one is the hierarchy. This is the hierarchy vector, project, console, game, mode, view window, and scene mode window. Now I'm gonna drag the rifle over here. We create empty. This one we will call it rifle equip. We put it over here with prefab, unpack completely. This we can call just rifle. And now the rifle equip, the old one, we can delete it. And we drag this one as a prefab. We drag the rifle pickup to make a prefab. We go on the rifle, and on the rifle we drag at the parent. This is something that Marty should do a change on the prefab, should say prefab pickup over here for the people not to make confusion. And on the equipable prefab should say prefab equip. And we drag the prefab equip that we made over here. So we changed the position on the rifle over here, and we go on the parent and we apply the change. This rifle equip is like the game object that we have done on the player, just for you to understand. It's called an offset method. Here it is on the back. Now if you want to change back again you go over here, and the child, which is the rifle, this one you change scene mode, say that you want to be right. So on the rifle, not on the parent, on the rifle, you go copy the component. Now stop the runtime. You go and you drag, if you don't have it in your hierarchy, the equip, and on the child, not on the parent, you paste the component's value. Then on the parent this time, you go and you apply the change to get save. Now we go over here with equip, and here it is right. Since we have done even the pickup, we can even drop it down. It's in the air because it doesn't have a rigid body, but that's another thing. Rigid body. And then we change the mass. And because it doesn't have a collider this time, it gone through the floor. So add a collider. The collider probably Okay. Want to know how to put that name over there on the a little bit more up? Go on the pickup and there is the hotspot. This one should be 0.5. Probably it's. And we play and again. Name is over there. Now, one of the things on the pickup on the name over here is better to choose wall because selfie to stay stable is not gonna go around it. Might be weird.